Now it's Bale. He is through here. This might spell danger. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Walker. Yamal, good chance here! And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. And this is Messi. And the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's going wide left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Bale. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kyle Walker. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. He's having a hit! Has another go! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hazard. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's a searching pass. And this is Eto'o. Cross in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Bale. And it's lofted through here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. O'Shea did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in a great position here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been hooked away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Good effort from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Great chance! That's another chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bruno Fernandes. Neto. Neatly clipped into space. Cleared without hesitation. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neto. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Hazard tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Messi.
Second period is on the way.
On the field is number 24.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been cut out, well played. And they've got rid. Davids. Now it's Yamal. Foot in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Araujo is the guilty party there. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Leicester. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, super find. Yamal! Guardiola. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi running with intent. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi, good purposeful running this. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Hazard simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Kyle Walker. Messi. And it's Messi. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Great vision. Dink through. Garcia clears it away.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Knocks it into space. And this is Bale. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Davids looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He won't be happy with that one. Bale. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's picked his way through. Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thuram gets it clear. And that's a good ball. Davids looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Kyle Walker. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Marcelo. Guardiola. This is a promising build-up. And this is Bale. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a great... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Number 17.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi. Guardiola. Now it's Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. And he's lost his man here. That is good strength. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Bale. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Marcelo gets over and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. Now Seedorf. And he cuts out the supply. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
And a quick announcement
Mbappe
today that
claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Yamal, that is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yamal. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup, and the counter is on. Well, there is a look that says it all, a piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Played into the... Oh, greatly! It's hit the crossbar! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's an imaginative pass. Thuram cuts it out. Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. And he's heaved it away, and that has left him in a heap. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Edmilson. And it's Messi. Kyle Walker. Showing great feet there. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fernandez. Knocks it into space. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And here's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And a chance! And he's stuck it away! And they're threatening to fly away here! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's got away from it. And the shot! Hakimi gets it away. Batistuta.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Fernandez. And that has put paid to that. Best can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! And he has his goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Madrid cut their deficits and look raring to go again. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Messi. This might spell danger. Rafa Silva. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. It's been slipped through. And the shot! Of course! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and throw.
He's having a hit! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He said.
And the referee has blown for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes. Beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Goes for a shot! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's rising! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Madrid have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. Rijkaard driving forwards. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Messi goes short. And there's the shot! Davids. Fernandez. Rafa Silva, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Silva. Threads one in. Juve picks it up out wide. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, they've got it back and it shoots!
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt. Just the keeper in his way. Real chance! Hakimi. Now, what about a counter-attack? A probing pass. Oh, that's clever. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandez. And he plays one through. Batistuta. And Batistuta! And a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Azar gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rafa Silva. Hakimi. And it's Fernandez. Looking to play him in. Shevchenko. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Well, and number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Fernandez.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And a truly agonising miss.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
El dorsal 20 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
Best! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Best clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Taken back almost at once. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. Martinez! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 4 extra minutes added on. Hakimi. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk. Messi. Azar. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Tries one from range.
What an absolute shit.
And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Sayang, sayang Umi. Anak sayang Umi. Ini enggak kan? Bang dingin enggak? Sayang Umi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Cuman ngasor.
That has not gone well. Now it's ikinTa. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Pass somewhat off target. Now then, the ball's come loose. And smartly reclaimed. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ball comes in. That has been knocked clear. And he's made sure that's not getting through. O'Shea. And it's Davids. Well, that pass isn't the best. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Cruyff. He's going for goal! And that has fizzed wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Davids. And he's intervened well there. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Great defending, strong and determined. Goes for the shot! O'Shea cannot be beaten that easily. He slings it in. Thuram gets it away. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. No, he refuses to take the bait. Cruyff. Drills, great chance! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Davids, Hazard. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, right place, right time.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Oh, cracking ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. He has found the way through. Tchouaméni. And he has been fouled there. Conte. Semenyo. That is ended up in no man's land. Davids. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff going after that. And here's Yamal. Good chance here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Vieira. 5 minutes till the break. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Semenyo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Semenyo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff plays it short. It's a sweeping cross. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Vieira conjures time and space where few can.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found the way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
A continuación, se podrán ver en el marcador estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte.
And we get things going again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That's where it came from. That's destined for the flank. Vieira gets into a good position. And it's Bellingham. They've got to be quick to recover this. Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's in a great position here. It's a pretty loose pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Nicely spread. And here's Yamal. Conte. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Passing nice and neat. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Semenyo, not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. This looks promising. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Can he get it through? And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's... Tries a shot! Goal! And the game has liftoff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Marcó en el minuto 68 el dorsal 8.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He might be in here!
Oh, really well played.
Desai.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking to play him in. Cafu has it in a wide position. Very nicely done. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tries one from range. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Messi taking charge of the dead ball. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chance! Well
Makanya
taken
dingin
goal.
mo.
Do not write them off. Back they come.
Banyak-banyak ba? Kurang lumayan.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Has to go back here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. And it's lofted through here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Romario. Good ball, good take. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Maldini with the slide tackle there. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Ya. Tanya nih. Tanya apa? Ya. Yum, yum, yum. Yum apa nak yum? Yum, yum.
Ambil playbook ke rumah Nasir tadi kan. Rumah Nasir tadinya, yang tadinya yang kita berdua antar ke rumah Nasir tadi kan. Rumah kontrakan Nasir tadi, Pak. Yang ramai tadinya. Kau pergi ngambil usah suruh yang lain, kau yang pergi ngambil. Nah, ambil. Kunci ambil ke atas, kunci motor. Nah. Mana? Sini.
Dia dapat batuk lebih.
Akurasi kaki lemah sangat tinggi. Akurasi kaki lemah sangat tinggi.
Aku nggak enak badannya.
Guardiola mundur. Semua nunggu Erling Haaland cabut dari Manchester City. Tapi manajemen langsung kunci sang monster sampai 2034 buat pelatih baru Enzo Maresca. Tapi tunggu, ada rahasia dari Spanyol yang bakal bikin kalian merinding. Barcelona diem-diem udah nyiapin mega transfer buat ngebajak Haaland di tahun 2027.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as...
Decent chance! Now, can he find a finish? He's had a shot! Serginho getting this one clear. Shoots! Goal!
Goal.
Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. David, big chance!
David,
And that's a tidy finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Albert Ferrer. And it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Davids. Now it's Hazard. Yamal gets into a good position. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Stojkovic. Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Now this could be a chance. Serginho. And this is Hazard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, he's seen through all of that. Davids. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Stojkovic. And it's Davids. Pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Stojkovic.
That was lovely, that.
Guardiola. And here's Haaland. Mateus. And they win it back again. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's got away. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal has it out wide and in space, and he's Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Haaland. Botman. And Koundé. Guardiola. And it's Stojkovic. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's intervened well there. Yamal. And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. That's very neat. It's Hazard! And that's another fine save. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
This is a promising build-up. Pass is just off target. Ah, he's given it away. Yamal. Stojkovic. Cruyff. That ball looks a good one. Brilliantly cut out. Van Dijk clears without hesitation.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi tries to pass it through. That's the end of the first 45. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So straight into the second half. Vieri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. And here's Mbappe. Serginho. Mateus. Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He has found the way through. Pepe. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Davids. Stojkovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff. Messi. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cruyff scooting forward. Davids. That's a good ball out wide. Mateus. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit...
Takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he can thump it away. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. And here's Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. And here's Vieri.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Cruyff, back towards the middle. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
The perfect tackle. He's been superb.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Davids kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal is onto this. Messi. Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
The goal scorer for
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 13, Pep Guardiola.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just...
And there's the shot!
Number 6,
He's got away with one there.
Number 4, Edmilson. Number 14,
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Garcia gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That has not gone well. João Cancelo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. João Cancelo. And it's played in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram getting this one clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff. And here's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. And the shot has another go. And with that, the end. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. David's picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect?
Masih berani dia main itu. Tak bisa diam. Oh.
Kalau main kuliah nomor 11 loh. Ngapa nomor 11 ini nak lampu? Cuy, Pero. Oh, Pero. Nomor 11 ngapa enggak dimatikan lampunya? Nomor 11 ngapa enggak dimatikan lampu Enggak, bilang kan lah, diajarkan panggil, diajarkan. Hitungannya lampu yang enggak dimatiin. 4 AC segala macam. Matikan lah. Pero, matikan lah, ngapain enggak dimatikan? Diajarkan. Panggil dia nggak diajarkan. Albi, pergi main atas loh. Jangan, tak matikan lah lampunya.
Albi.
Kalau nggak matikan barangnya, lampu dimatikannya. Suruh dia ngajar kau. Boleh tahu, tanya ke dia dong boleh kemana.
Albi. Macam dia anak orang.
Ini sangat masih sama tidak bakal. Mau tarik nih. Berai banyak tarik. Mari. Cepat. Bawa ke bawah.
Banyak nya. Ya. Banyak nya nak. Ya. Banyak nya, cium ni. Cium. Yum. Okay.